Hello, hello there. Welcome. It is so great to have you here. My name is Samantha Attard. I'm a wellness coach and yoga instructor in Washington, D.C. You may know me as Happy Healthy Sam. And I can't wait to get stretching with you guys because I know when you get started at the beginning of the week, sometimes it's a little difficult to get moving. Your body feels a little stiff. You don't really want to get active because you just don't want to go to work. So we're going to do little stretches, make your week start off right, hopefully make you feel really good on your Monday. I'm so excited to be stretching along with you. It's going to be all about introducing you guys to yoga, in case you're not familiar with it, to get you some of the beginning poses that are really going to help you out, and then get you moving so you guys can get really nice and stretched out. Because today we're going to really break down some of the big foundation poses that are going to be super important and also are going to be so useful for your body and for strengthening your entire body. It's going to be awesome. So we're going to be doing some down dogs, some vinyasas, which is a series of poses, and then also some sun salutations, which really warm up your body and get you feeling really good. You totally can do this. Okay, let's get started. So we're going to begin. I'm going to move my mat a little bit. We're going to begin in downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, your hands are going to be about shoulder width distance, palms flat on the mat, your feet about hips width distance, and you want to make an upside down V. So you want to press your hips back, you want to press into your hands so your shoulders are moving back, and then you want to relax your head so that it's nice and easy. So you're pressing your hips back, your heels are reaching down towards the ground, you press into your hands, and then you let your head be nice and easy. So you really want to feel that stretch. Often we end up coming over like this, and that puts a lot of pressure on your shoulders and your arms, so press your hips back. For a deep breath in, long exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath. Exhale. You're going to come out to a high plank in a push-up position. So your hands are underneath your shoulders, heels pressing back in space. Feel length through your body. So you want to feel your heels moving back, crown of your head moving forward. You don't want your hips way up high. You don't want your hips way down low. You want to pull your belly in, feel nice and strong. Thanks for keeping those hearts going even as we move. I appreciate that. Really strong breath. Deep inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Exhale. Take your knees down to the ground, nice and wide. Hips come back to your heels, arms lay out long. This is called child's pose. Best pose ever. If you have any back pain when you wake up, you want to come to child's pose. So you take your forehead comes down to the mat, your arms are out long, hips moving back in space, and you really just get this nice stretch all the way down your body. So really stretch yourself out. Forehead down to the ground. This, seriously, if everyone woke up in the morning and did this stretch, you'd feel so much better throughout the day. So child's pose is the place to be. And we're going to come back up through our hands and knees to our high plank. Really strong through your heels. We're going to lower ourselves down to the ground. So you can take your knees down to the ground and then bend your elbows backwards and then untuck your toes. Lift your shoulders, baby cobra is the name of this pose. You want your elbows pointing back, tops of your feet pressing into the mat, and then lower your shoulders, press back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, exhale. I'm going to show that again. So you can come up to your high plank, press your heels back if you want, take your knees down to the ground, or bend your elbows straight back, lower yourself down. Untuck your toes, baby cobra. You lift your shoulders, long neck, and then lower your shoulders, downward facing dog. Breath in, exhale. So that series of poses is what we call the vinyasa. So moving from high plank to low or to down to the ground, baby cobra, and then downward facing dog. And we do that a lot in yoga because it just wakes up your shoulders, wakes up your arms, wakes up your chest. It's so strengthening and also so soothing all at the same time. It's pretty amazing. So start to walk your feet towards your hands so that your feet are nice hips width distance apart. You can take a nice bend in your knees, especially since it's morning time, and really hang your head heavy, hang your shoulders heavy, hands down towards the ground. So again, you don't want to be like totally straining yourself out here and feeling all this tension. So take a nice soft bend, really let your body hang. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Once again, this is a great pose. When you have your head beneath your heart, they're great poses to help you relax and feel good. So that's what we're going to do here today. Get a good start to your Monday. Thanks for keeping those hearts flowing. I truly appreciate that. Okay, halfway lift. Hands to your shins. Extend your spine long. Pull your belly in. Reach the crown of your head forward. And then exhale to release down. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, lower. 1 more. Halfway lift. Exhale, lower. This time, start to roll up to standing, 1 vertebrae at a time. Come on up, reach your hands up tall. Fingertips press up, press your feet into the ground, and then hands come through your heart, and then down by your sides. Oops, I got cut off there. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold yourself forward. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Step your left foot back. You're in a lunge, so you step it way far back. You want to make sure that your ankle is underneath your knee, so I don't want to be way far forward like this. I want to be nice and back like here. Press your hands into the ground, and then step back, downward facing dog. Inhale out, high plank. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, shoulders lower, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, take an exhale. Inhale to reach your right leg way far up. Exhale, bring your knee in toward your nose, shift your shoulders forward, and then step between your hands. You're in that lunge again. My knee is nice and over my ankle. Breath in. Exhale, step to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale, come up to standing. Reach your arms up, and exhale, hands down by your sides. Inhale, reach yourself up. Exhale, fold forward at your waist. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right foot steps back. Lunge here. Knee over my ankle. Strong legs, strong back. And then plant your hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale out. High plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee comes in toward your nose. Step between your hands. Lunge here, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Start to bring your big toes together, your heels 1 inch apart. Bend your knees, reach your arms tall. It's called chair pose. Feel your weight coming towards your butt, towards your heels. Reach your arms tall for a breath in. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Step your feet back, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. And I totally introduced a new pose without even telling you guys. So there is a couple options. So when you lower all the way down to the ground, like we were doing before, there's also the option of just lowering halfway and then using upward facing dog. But if you've never done yoga before and your arms are kind of killing you right now, go down to the ground first. That's a great place to start, and you want to build up that strength, and then you can start to lower halfway and do your upward facing dog. So take a couple of breaths. I'm not going to lie, that's a little tiring when you do it while also talking. I'm just going to throw that out there. But hopefully that felt good for you guys. And we'll meet back up in our downward facing dog for a breath in and an exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach your right leg tall. Exhale, knee to your nose, step between your hands. Come up for a high lunge. So a tightrope, make sure it's like your feet are on train tracks or skis. Reach your arms tall. And then exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Step your right foot back, lower, halfway or all the way. Inhale, baby cobra, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, lift your left leg up. Exhale, meet a nose step between your hands. High lunge, arms reach up, really strong through your hands, through your body, through your back leg. Really good, reach up. And then hands down to the ground, left foot steps back, high to low, or all the way. Inhale, baby. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. Exhale. Take your knees down to the ground, child's pose, hips to your heels, arms reach out long. Stretch out through your back, feel really good here. Thank you guys for keeping those hearts flowing. I hope you guys are enjoying the stretch. Hope it's feeling really good for you. And we'll come up through our hands and our knees. Do just a couple little stretches here. They're called cat and cow stretches. So as you inhale, your belly drops, your gaze comes up. It's called cow. And exhale, round your back, tip your chin. It's called cat. So inhale to drop your belly. Exhale to round your back. Do two more like that. Drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, round your back. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Come sit back on your heels. We're going to do a little back bend here. So you're going to press your feet to the ground. Lower all the way down onto your back. Make sure your middle fingers can reach your heels. And then press with your feet to lift your hips up into the sky. So press your hips up. Press your arms into the ground. Lift, lift, lift through your hips. Release through your butt, so it's nice and relaxed there. Breath in. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Knees can go back and forth. We call this windshield wiper. And hug your knees into your chest, rolling side to side. And then we'll do a nice hip stretch here. So take your left foot onto the ground. Right ankle will cross over your left knee. And then take your right hand and press your right thigh away from you. Flex your right foot. Press your leg away. If this feels good and you want to make it a little stronger, you can lift your foot into the sky and wrap your hands around your left thigh. That's a way to make it a little stronger. And then you can lower your left foot down to the ground, right foot down to the ground. Other side, left ankle crosses over your right. Press your left thigh away. If you want to add a little more to this, you can reach around your right thigh and lift it in. I'm sorry, I can't read the comments because I'm really far away right now, but I will get back to that in just a minute. As I finish up, I'll definitely do a couple questions at the end to answer any questions that you guys have. Okay, right foot comes down to the ground, both feet down to the ground, knees can shake side to side. Come on up to your seat. We'll take one more pose. We're going to fold forward over our straight legs. So flex your feet. Sit up nice and tall, reach your hands forward, really strong and tall through your spine, and then start to lean your body forward. And this might be as far as you go, that's fine. Then stay here, and then exhale to really round through your back. Take your hands down to your legs, tuck your chin. And have your deep inhales and exhales here to help bring you slightly further into this pose. When we exhale, we really start to release some of those muscles. We tell our nerves to calm down. So that's what you're trying to do here with your exhales, is to lean you slightly further into this pose. And then you come back up. Now at the end of every yoga class, we always come into Shavasana, which is called corpse pose. A little bit of a tough name, but it's a really great pose. You lie on your back. You tuck your shoulders underneath you. You close your eyes, take your hands by your side, and you just let your body rest. And it is truly the best pose. This is the pose where all of that work, all of that labor becomes worth it. This is the pose where you get to finally rest, where you feel so, so good, all of that work that your muscles have been doing. And it truly feels amazing and so rejuvenating. So I highly recommend you take a second to come into your Shavasana, to close your eyes, to let your head fall into the ground and just feel at peace, at ease, and just to let your body relax. It is so, so wonderful and so therapeutic. So many of us don't take any of this time for ourselves, this time to truly just rest and be. So please take that pose when you finish your yoga practice, even if it's 30 seconds, it will make such a huge difference. And then once you're done, you can come on up, you can take a seat. I like to take a moment to really thank myself for actually taking time to take care of my body, to take care of my spirit, my mind, my emotions. It's truly a beautiful practice and has really changed my life. So take that moment of gratitude. We always finish with a namaste. The light in me bows to the light in each of you. Thank you so much for joining me. You can always send me messages and questions on Facebook and Twitter. On Twitter, I am Happy Healthy Sam, so definitely catch me there. It's definitely difficult when you're first learning these poses, so be patient with yourself. On Facebook, it's actually, we have a free group. It's called Happy Healthy Humans with an S at the end. On Twitter, and Instagram and Snapchat, I am Happy Healthy Sam. And any questions you have, yoga, nutrition, life, please send me a note. I'd love to chat with you. Thank you guys so much.